May the longest night and the shortest day bring rest to your mind and soul, I pray. May you find guidance and may you find peace as the cycle of light will slowly increase. Embrace the magic that the darkness bears. Breathe deep in the chill and shift in the air. May you always be blessed with a light from within, and may well-being be yours as the new cycle begins. Hi lovelies, and welcome to the Witch's Cookery. Today I'm inviting you to celebrate the winter solstice with me. In this Yule vlog I'm giving you ideas for DIY last minute magical gifts, share some wonderful festive kitchen witchery with you, look into pagan customs, traditions and beliefs around the winter solstice that have morphed into Christmas how we know it today, do an introspective Yule oracle, and last but not least, get you in the holiday cheer. But first we're going to soak in the energies of the season because it's a gorgeous winter morning. Whoop! Yes, I did fall. Now, if you are a parent too, feel free to comment the amount of times that you in the last few weeks have threatened to call Santa, told your child that the magic mice or the elf are watching them, or even looked up Krampus apps on your phone. What? I'll neither confirm nor deny that this is based on a true story. Anyways, why is it that like the gift receiving around this time of year is always kind of like tied to your behavior? Have you been naughty? Have you been nice? Will you get coal in your stocking? Will you get beaten with twigs? Or will a furry demon drag you off into the forest to never be seen again? If you've watched my last year's Yule vlog, you will know that all these Christmas figures that we know do have something to do with the old beliefs. Most of them are personifications of old gods or spirits. The people believed that their gods were ruling fairly just over the world. If you did good, you were blessed. If you did bad, you were punished. Religion back in the days, even more so than today, was of course also a tool to set and keep certain ethics, morals, norms in a society, to keep the people in line and to keep a certain social construct working. And depending on the region we are looking into, different beings are bringing those presents. Here in Germany, as well as other Middle and Northern European countries, is Saint Nick on the 6th of December. Then we have the Christkind, a type of like female child figure that comes on the 24th of December. If we look further down south in Italy, we have La Befana, the winter witch, on the 6th of January, and as well on Epiphany. In Spain, we have the three magi bringing the children the treats. You don't want to forget up north where we have the Nisse and the Tomte. In the Scandinavian countries, the little gnomes. If you look over the pond, we have Santa or Father Christmas coming. By the way, if you are interested in history and folklore and folk witchcraft, it's always worth to look into those old stories and figures, because most of the times they are derived from old legends, old beliefs and the mythology of the country. Anyways, in all of those cultures we are getting presents for Christmas. And I know a lot of people complain, oh, the consumerism, and those traditions really go back to the olden days. The most plausible theory right now is that our custom of gift giving around Christmas Day actually stems from ancient Rome, the Saturnalias, which were held between the 17th and the 23rd of December to honor the god Saturn. And on the last day, little gifts, little figurines out of pottery or out of wax were given to your friends to bring good luck, to bring good fortune, as a symbol of friendship. And from some old texts we can also see that people around that time of year would gift each other spreads of food, like Christmas baskets, so to say. And to be fair, I personally really dislike the stress of gift giving and getting. I do enjoy that there's one time in the year where we specifically think about others and what would make them happy and get to share that joy. So if you have now also gotten in the festive spirit of gift giving to your loved ones or to yourself, because treat yourself, we are going to do some DIY Christmas or Yule gift crafts together. Very easy, very simple. Let's make some hot mulled wine first, light a candle, and then we're getting cozy. These are ideas that you probably have all the ingredients at home and you can really put it together in about 5 minutes. Cottage and kitchen witch approved, absolutely magical, but also suited for anyone regardless if they're witchy or not. First idea, instant simmer pots. What is a simmer pot? First of all, it's a great kitchen witch tool to infuse your house with certain scents and energies. It's just a mixture of aromatic ingredients that you put in a little pan and put it on your stovetop or warm it over a candle, and then it just gives off that scent. So I made a Christmassy one with dried orange slices, dried tangerine peel. I put pine in mine, and then of course the spices of the season, star anise, cinnamon, cloves. You could also add cranberries, dried apple. Just make sure it is dried because you don't want to give your loved ones a jar of mold. At least I hope. And then you just grab any old jar that you have, upcycling and all that ish. Put a pretty little bow around it, and they only have to add water and put it on their stovetop, and it will make the house smell amazing. Next idea, kitchen witches. Go into your kitchen and just grab an old jar, and then you make a baking mixture yourself. Of course, it goes without saying, you can infuse it with different spices. Think of magical correspondences with intention for love, for community, for friendship, for healing, whatever you want to give that person. I'm making my favorite spiced bread here. So I just add all the dried ingredients and layer them nicely so it gives like a little pattern, the flour, the yeast, some sugar to activate the yeast. I also put in some dried onions, and then of course I'm going to mix up my spice blend. If you want to know how to make that specific blend, I actually made a video on it. It is from the World of Warcraft cookbook. It is also yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll link it down below for you. What the person that you're gifting this to then only has to do is to add 1 or 2 wet ingredients. In this case, it is just some butter and I think some milk. That's basically it. You just write it down, the instruction, on a little piece of paper. You can even put in a little ritual with it, or a little prayer or blessing that they can say if they enjoy the spiritual aspect of it. Then you seal it in a jar, and there you have it. Homemade bread, so to say. Of course, cookies are always a great idea too. Also, I'm so sorry for my dirty hands, but my son insisted to stamp me with his new Christmas tree stamp, so that's that. So this gift bag goes to a fantastic American lady that I met on my walks through town, Liz. And we only talked about 5 minutes. She looked at my channel, and the next day she gifted me a huge bunch of mint from her garden, which I'm so excited about. So thank you, Liz. Let me know what you are gifting your loved ones this year. By the way, if you want more magical gift ideas, don't forget to check out my video from last year, linked above and below. And on that note, ho ho ho, I do have a little Yule gift for you too. If you've been following me for a longer time, you know that I made it my mission to really shape a witchy community of like-minded people, and I do so through in-person retreats and online workshops, all topics witchcraft, pagan, magical, spiritual, self-development. I figured I just gonna do a really steep discount on all workshops and retreats on my website, a big solstice sale until the 24th of December. I linked it for you down below so you can check it out, and maybe we soon meet either on Zoom or in person. And a little FYI for all the people that commented under my Samhain and Beltane retreat video, oh, this looks so amazing, I want to come. 2023 is unfortunately your last chance. The caterers, the locations are raising their prices, and I do want to keep the retreats affordable for everyone. So in 2024, unfortunately, I won't be able to host them anymore. But book your tickets now, and I'm gonna see you on Ostara, Beltane or Samhain. Last chance! And you know what goes well with a little gathering with family and friends to exchange gifts, or when doing your own little solstice celebration. Yes, you guessed it, a delicious, rich and festive dessert, and we're keeping it in the spirit of simple, easy DIYs that you can just whip together in no time, and this is one of my favorite holiday desserts. All you need is a Lebkuchen or some sort of a soft, spiced cookie, preferably covered in chocolate, because, I mean, hello, tastes amazing. I'm doing this with Lebkuchen, as I said. They're filled with some cherry jam, but that is not necessary. I put you some instructions and further suggestions in the description box. You layer that into a little pan, and then you need to heat up some mulled wine, or if kids are eating, or non-alcoholics, you might want to make that cherry juice or hibiscus tea or kinderpunsch. You put some custard pudding in that, just powder, and you mix it up so it gets a little bit like stiff, a little bit like jam. It's basically a poor man's jam. It tastes of cinnamon, spice, all things nice, and that deep cherry flavor. And then you're just gonna pour that all over your cookies, spread it out a little bit, make it pretty, and then you top that off with cherries. I just used cherries from a glass. They're sour cherries, slightly tart, goes very well. And then once we have that covered, we have enough fruit in our serving for today. We have to top that off with a fuck ton of fat. So we are mixing cream, mascarpone, sugar, and if you have it, Quark or sour cream, and then we just gonna fluff that on top like little clouds or snow. I mean, let's just stick with the season. Just cover that ish up. Delicious. Many calories, but who's counting? And then on top of that, just make it snow. A tiny bit of chocolate. I used orange flavored one, and that's it. Done. Under 5 minutes. And with that, I want to wish you a hopeful winter solstice, a joyful Yule, a Merry Christmas, and happy holidays. I shall see you before the year ends.